Hi everyone, I am here today with my April book haul, and while there are 2 physical books on this haul, it's mainly a digital deal. So first of all, I will quickly hold this up again, but this is the Animal Crossing guidebook published by Future Press. I got this in April and it has served me well. I've been using it every single day. And if you're interested more on my thoughts on this, I have got a full spoiler-free review and I'll leave that linked in the cards. That means I've got 3 physical books this month. Can't count. Next are 2 books that I'm actually just borrowing. I'm borrowing them from my brother because while I'm here, I may as well work through some other books that I don't have access to normally. So the first one of those is Salems Lot by Stephen King. I want to read more Stephen King this year, so good chance to try and pick extra books up by him. Another one he's got is The Dark Half, which I've never heard of other than when I probably bought him this because I bought him. But generally speaking, other than that brief moment where I went, oh yes, I'll get him that one, I haven't heard of this one. It's not one that I'm overly familiar with, so I'm excited to see what it's about. And now onto the digital side of this haul. The first Kindle book that I got in April was a free one, and that was The Girl Beneath the Sea by Andrew Mayne. This is a thriller. I know nothing about it. I just literally grabbed it because it was a free thriller. Next we have a book that I grabbed on sale for 99p, and that is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. This is a really popular book on BookTube and has been for some time. I've read a Heartstopper graphic novel series, or at least the first couple, so I thought I would also start working through some of her novels. This next one's a strange one, so I, for 99p, managed to pick up The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot, and this isn't a series that I really have any sort of knowledge about at all. I was just like, yeah, that'll be fun, I'll grab that. 99p, why not? Next I added to my Karin Slaughter collection by getting The Kept Woman, which is the 8th book in the Will Trent series. So this is one that I will hopefully get to at some point. I have been just acquiring Karin Slaughter books, as you may know, and sort of just never-ending collection of them at this point. But hopefully I like her writing and we'll be able to fly through these at some point soon. This next one is another really strange one for me. So I got First Term book 1 in the Malory Towers series by Enid Blyton. I loved Enid Blyton books as a child and I hadn't read this series, so when I saw book 1 for 99p on Kindle, I was like, I really want to check that out and just have a bit of a nice, easy child kind of read. Next, I jumped on the Regency Romance train that is kind of currently going on, and so picked up some books centred around that. First of all, I got Tessa's His Bride for the Taking, which is a novella. Another novella of hers I got is Once Upon a Winter's Eve, which is book 1.5 in the Spindle Cove series. Means nothing to me currently, but I'll just acquire books and then read them and see how I get on. I also purchased One Dance with a Duke, which is book 1 in the Stud Club series, again also by Tessa. For the bargain price of 82p, I bought How to Survive a Summer Camp by Jacqueline Wilson. I used to love Jacqueline Wilson books as a child, and so I've been starting to accumulate them again now. And whether I've read it before or whether it's a newer one, I want to read them all eventually. Then I bought a thriller. This is Little Girl Lost by Carol Wire, and it is book 1 in the Detective Robin Carter crime series. I feel like I own a few of her books at this point, but I've not actually read any of them yet, so need to crack on with that. Next, I took advantage of Kindle Unlimited being free for a month and grabbed a free month, and with that I downloaded Everyday Lies by Louise Guy. I know nothing about this, it just looked a really interesting looking thriller, that cover, and just the fact that it is a thriller, I'm really intrigued. Now onto the books that I received for free from publishers via NetGalley. There's more of these than I wanted to have, but what's new? So first of all we have One White Lie, which is by Leah Conan, and this comes out on the 23rd of July and is a thriller. Next we have The Age of Witches by Louisa Morgan. I'm actually currently reading this one and really loving it. This is the author of The Secret History of Witches, which was one of my favourite books a year or two ago, and possibly is actually on my favourite books of all time list. And I just love this author's writing and the direction that she's able to take her witchcraft stories in, and they're always really intriguing and unputdownable for me, quite frankly. I'm absolutely loving this book. Next we have The Tuscan Contessa, which is by Dinah Jeffries. This is an author that I've read a lot of her books, not all of them, but a good amount, and I absolutely adore her historical fiction. Can't wait to get stuck into this one. I don't know much about it, but can't wait all the same because her books never disappoint. And this one comes out on the 23rd of July. Next we have The Apartment by K.L. Slater. No clue what this is about at all. It's a thriller and it came out on the 28th of April. Next we have It Came From the Sky by Chelsea Sidoti. This comes out on the 1st of August. I have no idea what this book is about at all, but this is the author of The 100 Lives of Lizzie Lovett, and I absolutely adored that book, so I can't wait to get stuck into this one. Next we have Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Icazo, and this comes out on the 2nd of June. Again, actually no clue what this is about at all, but I'd say it looks like it's a thriller. Next we have A Good Father by Catherine Talbot. This supposedly comes out on the 25th of February next year. I can't believe for a second that I'd have a book that comes out next year already. This is a thriller and I can't wait to get stuck in. Next, another book that I'm currently reading. This is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. This is the author of Station 11, which is a book that I read and really enjoyed. This one is very different to that one and I'm loving it actually. It's really mess with your mind. You have to be very on it, focusing, and I'm not sure I could tell you what it's about very easily, to be honest, but it's a really interesting book. And if you liked her writing style with Station 11, the writing style is still definitely there in the same sort of capacity that it was with Station 11. So if you liked her writing style, it might be worth picking up just on that alone. Final book in this haul is His and Hers by Alice Feeney. This comes out on the 28th of May, and I don't know what this is about because thriller. And that's the end of this haul. There's definitely a lot more on here than I wanted to be on here, but never mind. I can't wait to get stuck into all of these all the same. And as I said, I already am reading 2 of these, and then there's the Animal Crossing guidebook, which I've already read, so at least I'm making progress in this haul before I've even published it, which is wonderful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know what books you have picked up recently. I would love to know whether you've read any of these as well. I would like to hear your thoughts on them. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.